Today's horoscope, Taurus March 16, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Mercury stations and turns retrograde today, and it begins this cycle in your privacy sector. Mercury is retrograde until April 7th, and during this cycle, problems cropping up can seem more frequent. There can be some inconvenient delays or turnarounds. Trusting your instincts may not be as straightforward as usual, and you may look back more than you look forward. Past mistakes can return to your attention. You may also experience some interruptions or a state of limbo on financial or love matters. Your thinking is more spiritual and less factual, which can be a definite asset if applied to the right things. You can quite easily put your foot in your mouth, however, or reveal something that you'd prefer to remain hidden. It's a good cycle for redoing and refining work already in progress, for journaling, and for backtracking over the past to find answers. Minor breaks in the mechanical aspects of communication can reconnect you to other perfectly valid means of communication. In other words, certain delays can be blessings in disguise now. Examination of the past is appropriate now, but try not to get so caught up in it that you forget your priorities. Prepare for an exhilarating period as a carryover from yesterday. As the sun swims through your solar house of communities, friendships, and online dating, you'll notice a whirlwind of activity popping up. This occurs because our great luminary will turn his eyes toward Uranus, the planet of surprise, which is housed in your first house of identity. Don't sit at home and hide yourself away. Put yourself into unknown territory or socialize to meet new people. You'll be feeling the need to shake it up and try new things. Couples can use this energy for a spontaneous romantic trip. How can you manage? You may need to keep your inner monologue in check as Mercury stations retrograde in Aries. The next few weeks might be mentally and emotionally enduring. Typically, you may have patience for all sorts of problems and conundrums at work. However, Mercury retrograde in Aries will test the limit of your patience. Remember to take deep breaths during high-stress periods at work, especially while working with infuriating individuals. It might be worthwhile to journal or speak to a therapist to decrease your mental load after a long day at work. You seem to love games that involve mystery. Have you been playing enough board games lately? Generally speaking, there are not enough adults who play board games these days. Human beings are among the most playful creatures on Earth. When it comes to working together to solve a mystery, we easily combine forces. Indulge your sense of mystery in choosing the books you read, the films you see, even the kinds of conversation you initiate with your friends. Socrates said, "I have decided to be happy because it is good for my health." Be sure to give yourself some positive strokes regularly. This can be especially important where your appearance is concerned. Perhaps you've always felt that you're unusual, and that you stand out in the crowd because of your choice of style. Often this can begin in childhood. On this day, which is full of the essence of love and acceptance, don't get caught up in self-ridicule. There's no textbook look or design that will work for everyone. If you want to look your best, it can only happen by being yourself. While the moon will leave a playful and creative part of your chart and return to your busy work sector today, this is not going to see life suddenly all work and no play. After yesterday's eclipsing full moon, the moon leaves the playful and creative side of life's fence in an even stronger position. While over the weekend and before the new working week begins, this will be a valuable chance to regroup. This includes across the income, work and career fronts, at a time when things are more stable professionally and Jupiter's quest for income growth and expansion is gaining momentum. As the moon leaves your romantic sector, this might bring yesterday's eclipsing full moon to a close, but not the impact this has had. Had this been an ordinary full moon, there would be nothing for this to hold on to and its influence would eventually fade. Instead, having the south node here turned an ordinary full moon into a total lunar eclipse, and having it here will keep the spirit of romance alive. Daily Planetary Overview. As the first Mercury retrograde of 2025 begins, the cosmic messenger stations retrograde in Aries, marking a period of deep introspection, careful communication, and the need for patience. From now until March 29th, you may notice shifts in how you express yourself, how others respond, and how easily misunderstandings arise. Mercury in Aries carries a bold and assertive energy, and when moving in reverse, this can make conversations feel more charged than usual. You might feel an urge to speak your mind without hesitation, but this retrograde invites you to pause, reflect, and ensure that your words align with your true intentions. Thoughtless or impulsive remarks could spark unnecessary conflicts, so take a deep breath before engaging in debates or discussions that could escalate. This is a time to conserve your mental energy rather than diving into confrontations that drain you. If you find yourself in a heated exchange, ask yourself whether it is truly worth your time and effort. Not every battle needs to be fought, and not every misunderstanding requires immediate resolution. Sometimes, stepping back and allowing emotions to settle can bring more clarity than pushing for an answer in the moment. If you feel a sense of distance or loneliness during this period, remember that these feelings are temporary. Mercury retrograde has a way of making us second-guess our connections, but trust that this phase is simply offering you space to reassess and realign. Despite the challenges this retrograde may bring, there is also a strong sense of inner confidence and composure available to you. Even when external circumstances feel uncertain, you have the ability to maintain your center. This stability extends into both your personal and professional life, influencing how you interact with loved ones, colleagues, and even yourself. The way you navigate relationships now is particularly important. Practicing patience and embracing a mindset of give and take will help create harmony where there could otherwise be tension. If there are unresolved issues in your closest connections, approach them with an open heart and a willingness to listen rather than react. Your ability to multitask is heightened during this period, allowing you to make progress on multiple fronts. Whether you are structuring your workday more efficiently, tackling long overdue projects, or setting new goals, your perseverance will be a key asset. However, be mindful of spreading yourself too thin. While ambition and determination are commendable, this retrograde also encourages you to reassess where you are investing your time and energy. Are you holding on to tasks or commitments that no longer align with your passions? If so, this is the perfect moment to free yourself from responsibilities that no longer serve you. Simplifying your priorities will allow you to focus on what truly matters and move forward with a clearer sense of direction. Financially, this retrograde can bring both opportunities and cautions. You have a strong instinct for making smart investments, and any financial decisions made now will benefit from a well-thought-out approach. Whether you are considering a major purchase, restructuring your budget, or seeking advice on financial matters, take your time. Mercury retrograde is known for delays and miscommunications, so double-check contracts, read the fine print, and avoid rushing into commitments that may need further clarification. If a deal does not feel right, trust your gut and wait for more information before proceeding. Physically, your body and mind are working in harmony, providing you with the endurance needed to put long-awaited plans into motion. This is an excellent time to focus on building strength, whether through exercise, mindfulness practices, or simply prioritizing rest and recovery. If you have been feeling sluggish or uninspired, take this opportunity to reset your routine. Activities that promote endurance such as hiking, swimming, or yoga can help you maintain balance and prepare for the challenges ahead. Your well-being is an essential foundation for everything else in your life, so be mindful of how you nurture yourself during this time. As this Mercury retrograde unfolds, remind yourself that setbacks are not failures, they are redirections. If something is being delayed, reconsidered, or revised, trust that there is a reason. The universe is giving you an opportunity to refine your path, ensuring that you are truly aligned with what is meant for you. What lessons are being revealed to you right now? Where can you practice more patience? And how can you use this time to grow rather than resist? Reflection will be your greatest tool in navigating this period with wisdom and grace. Even in moments of uncertainty, you are never without guidance. Trust yourself, trust the timing of your life, and know that everything happening now is leading you toward greater clarity and success. Stay open to the lessons this retrograde brings, and when the dust settles, you will find yourself stronger, wiser, and more in tune with your true path than ever before.